This is Tavia from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering from CSC department. In this video, we are going to learn about our Indian Constitution. Let us discuss some MCQs about the Indian Constitution. In that, the first topic is role of Constituent Assembly. The first question is the exact date of enhancement of the Constituent Assembly of India is. The options are August 15, 1947. Option B is July 24, 1948. Option C is January 20, 1951. Option D is January 26, 1950. The correct option is D, that is January 26, 1950. The second question is, who presided over the first meeting of the Constituent Assembly in 1946? The options are, the option A is Jawaharlal Nehru, the option B is Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and the option C is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and option D is Dr. Sachidananda Sinha. The correct answer is the option D, that is Dr. Sachidananda Sinha. And the third question is, who is considered to be the architect of Indian Constitution? The options are Jawaharlal Nehru, option B is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, option C is Rajendra Prasad, option D is B.N. Rao. And the fourth question is, what was the initial number of members of the Constituent Assembly constituted to draft the Constitution of India? The options are, option A is 300, option B is 305, option C is 308, option D is 389. The correct answer is the option D, that is 389. And the fifth question is, the members of the Constituent Assembly are, the options are, the option A is directly elected by the people of India, the option B is elected by the members of the Provincial Legislative Assembly, option C is nominated by the government, and option D is representatives from only federal states. The option B is correct, that is elected by the members of the Provincial Legislative Assembly. And the topic 2 is fundamental rights and its restrictions. In that, the first MCQ is, which one of the following categories of fundamental rights incorporates protection against untouchability as a form of discrimination? The options are, the option A is right against exploitation, then option B is right to freedom, and option C is right to constitutional remedies, and option D is right to equality. And the correct answer is option D, that is right to equality. And the second question is, which article of an Indian Constitution states that no child below the age of 14 years shall be employed to work any factory or mine or engaged in any other hazardous employment? The options are, the option A is Article 24, option B is Article 26, and the option C is Article 21, option D is Article 20. The correct answer is option A, that is Article 24. And the third question is, Article 19 of the Indian Constitution includes which of the following right? And the options are, option A is right to constitutional remedies, option B is right against exploitation, and option C is right to freedom of speech and expression, and option D is right to freedom of religion. And the answer is option C, that is right to freedom of speech and expression. And the fourth question is, fundamental rights in the Indian Constitution have been taken from the options are, option A is Russian Constitution, option B is US Constitution, option C is British Constitutions, option D is Act of 1935. The option is B, that is US Constitution. And the fifth question is, Article 21A of the Constitution of India proceeds right to, the options are, option A is work, option B is privacy, option C is equality, and option D is education. The correct answer is option D, that is education. And the third topic is Union Executive Parliamentary System. In that, the first MCQ is, with reference to Prime Minister, statements are correct. First one is, it came to existence in 1977 and it is headed by the Cabinet Secretary. Then the options are, the option A is only 2, and the option B is both 1 and 2, and the option C is only 1, and option D is neither nor 2. The correct answer is option C, that is only 1. When we come to second question, which one of the following departments is not under the Ministry of Home Affairs? The options are, the option A is Department of Official Languages, option B is Department of Border Management, and option C is Department of Jammu and Kashmir Affairs, and option D is Department of Legal Affairs. The correct option is D, that is Department of Legal Affairs. And the third question is, which is not the discretionary power of the President of India? That is options are option A is suspensive veto, option B is pocket veto, option C is to decide the day-to-day administrative detections in the law of caretaker government, and the option D is common and dissolved parliament session. The correct answer is option D, that is common and dissolved parliament sessions. And the fourth question is, the power of the President of India to refer a matter back to the Council of Ministers for reconsideration was inverted in the Constitution by, the options are 44th Amendment, and the option B is 42nd Amendment, and option C is 43rd Amendment, and option D is 35th Amendment. That is, the correct answer is option A, that is 44th Amendment. And the fifth question is, the first citizen of Republic of India is, the options are given here, that the options are the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, and option B is the President of India, and option C is the Prime Minister of India, and option D is the Speaker of Lok Sabha. And the correct answer is option B, that is the President of India. And the topic 4 is Judicial System of India, Supreme Court of India, and other courts. In that, the first question is, in which year Patna High Court was established? The options are 1914, option B is 1915, option C is 1916, option D is 1917. The correct answer is option C, that is 1916. And the second question is, who presides over the Supreme Court of India? The options are, the option A is the President of India, option B is the Judge of the Federal Court of India, and option C is the Chief Justice of India, and option D is the Attorney General of India. The correct answer is option C, that is the Chief Justice of India. And the third question is, all cases relating to interpretation of the Constitution can be brought to the Supreme Court under, the options are, option A is original jurisdiction, option C is constitutional jurisdiction, and option C is advisory jurisdiction, and option D is appellate jurisdiction. The correct answer is option D, that is appellate jurisdiction. And the fourth question is, who was the first Chief Justice of India? The options are Meher Chand Mahajan, and option B is A.K. Sarkar, and option C is Harilal J. Khania, and option D is S.R. Das. The correct answer is option C, that is Harilal J. Khania. And the fifth question is, which among the following is the oldest High Court in India? The options are, the option A is Bombay High Court, option B is Madras High Court, option C is Calcutta High Court, and option D is Andhra Pradesh High Court. The answer is option C, that is Calcutta High Court. And the fifth topic is election and electoral process. In that, the first MCQ is, the use of EVM machines started from the decade of, the options are, option A is 1919, option B is 1990, option C is 1890, and option D is 1980. The correct option is B, that is 1990. And the second question is, elections held for a vacant seats in particular constituencies in Lok Sabha are called, the options are, option A is general elections, option B is by-elections, option C is midterm elections, option D is none of this. The correct answer is option B, that is by-elections. And the third question is, Lok Sabha elections after every year are called general elections. That is, the options are, the option A is 2, option B is 3, option C is 4, option D is 5. The correct option is D, that is 5. And the fourth question is, the Elections Commission established an except committee on, the options are 15th August 2010, option B is 26th January 2017, option C is 1st November 2012, and option D is 8th October 2010. The correct answer is option D, that is 8th October 2010. And the fifth question is, the full form of NOTA is, the options are, the option A is Non-Operational Tax Act, and option B is New Orientational Tax Act, and option C is none of the above, and option D is all of the above. The correct answer is option C, that is none of the above. Thank you.